So the Eagles are finding themselves in a little bit of a skid, and that continued last night versus the Los Angeles Chargers. And Jalen Hurts made a couple critical errors in this game, and we're going to kind of look into that and dissect it a little bit more here. Here was one of his interceptions on a critical 3rd and 2. This is out of an empty formation. You get trips to the right, twins to the left. You can see that his eyes are working to the left first, then he comes back to the middle of the field. And he really missed an opportunity with just an easy little hitch route at the top of the screen right here. Now, there is a lot of things to unpack about this play, so just stay with me right here. But the overhang backer that was to this side, he comes on a delayed stunt. They send 5-man pressure, so he's not going to jump out into this hitch window. You get off coverage by the corner. If Jalen Hurts is throwing this ball before the hitch is breaking, he's got an opportunity to throw it at the top of the screen to that hitch, pick up the sticks, and it's an easy first down. But instead, he came off of it way too early. And it led to this pick right here. So now let's dissect this. Right here, they are showing they've got 4 people on the line of scrimmage and a stand-up backer. But this defensive tackle is going to do what I call a creeper, and that is back off into the hook curl zone, and they only send 4 immediate. Then you've got the outside backer that comes on a delayed stunt, and that gives them 5-man pressure. As soon as this ball is snapped, watch this defensive tackle show rush, and now he's backing off. At this rate, we already said that he should have took the hitch at the top of the screen. It was there for a first down. But as he comes off, he is looking at A.J. Brown that is doing like an inverted whip route where he hesitates on a quick little hitch and then he works back to the inside. And so he's just going to place this ball where A.J. Brown's going, but he's 100% has tunnel vision on this play, does not see the defensive tackle who is just backed off exactly to where A.J. Brown finds himself at, and he throws it right into the chest of one of the biggest players on the field at the time. It's not good vision there by Jalen Hurts. He should have been able to took his first read. Of course, this play got funky after, but he should have took his first read, and then when he come off to the second read, he's got to be able to see dropping defenders that are in passing lanes, and he just didn't. So now next, before we get into the one that ended the game, guys, if you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button, join the team, join the community, anything and everything football with some football breakdowns on this channel. So here we go. This is in overtime. As you can tell, they're in the red zone. They're driving this ball, and they have a chance to potentially win this game and advance their record to 9-4. But Jalen Hurts is going to put this ball a little bit flat, a little bit to the inside. It allows the ball to be put in distress, and the defender, the corner, is going to be able to tip this ball and make a play and get an interception. We'll just see it as it develops right here. Okay, so now the crazy thing about this play is it is an RPO, which stands for run pass option. How do I know it's an RPO? You have offensive linemen blocking down the field. They are zone blocking down the field. They're not pass setting, so this isn't just a play action fake. Jalen Hurts gets a pull read based off this defensive end as he squeezes, and so he pulls. 9 times out of 10, your RPO reads are like solo man routes, so you would think that he could just throw it to this tight end on a quick little flat route, but he does have 2 options right here. You have a quick little flat route, and then you have like a deeper out, kind of like a little bit deeper of a corner route, and it creates like a smash concept RPO. So now, as soon as he gets this pull read from this defender right here, his next read will be to high-low read this corner. So he gets a pull read, he pulls it, and then we freeze it right here. RPOs, you got to get the ball out of your hands quick because right here, this lineman is already 2 yards down the field. Anything further than this, they can go ahead and call for a legal man down the field. So Jalen Hurts is already holding this ball too long. This is why you don't normally see a whole lot of 2-man RPOs because it just takes a little bit longer time to be able to read that concept. Right here, he's got a high-low read this corner. Does he throw the quick flat route as an RPO? He also can run it, or if this corner is flat-footed at all, he can put it over top and to the outside. That is what he tries to do right here, but because of that pressure, this ball is flat, it's to the inside, it's not to the outside. It gets tipped up, picked off, game over, Eagles lose, Chargers win, and it was a bad mistake there by Jalen Hurts. Now let's watch it from this view. First things first, what does the pull read defender tell you? Is it a give to the running back or is it a keep? If the shoulders are square of the defensive lineman, then he can play the quarterback, and that needs to be give all the time. We always say if it's gray, give it. Now, if he turns his shoulders lateral and he's chasing the running back, that's a pull key. So as we work through this right here, this defender right here has his shoulders square. Because of the position by this defensive end right here, he can still play the quarterback. He should have gave this off to Saquon Barkley. Saquon could have done a nice little backside B cut and then get inside of that defender, or maybe he finds room in the A gap and he can be able to find a crease. But regardless, this is not a pull read and they could have lived to see another day. As soon as he does pull it, now this defender is right at the face of Jalen Hurts. It makes this read cloudy and it makes the throw a heck of a lot harder. Now, if this ball was thrown high into the outside, he has a chance. But because of that pressure to his face, he makes an inaccurate throw, gets tipped up, it gets picked off, and it all comes back to being able to read that key defender. Is it a pull or is it a give? He did not read it correctly, and it cost him an interception, and it cost him the game. Let me know, guys, what you think about this in the comments section below. As always, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.